I'm sick of all these thoughts that are stuck in my head. I'm sick of wishing I could just forgive and forget. I'm sick of all these thoughts that are stuck in my mind, my mind, my mind.
Hi everyone, welcome back again to my channel. It is your baby girl Oma in the building. I'm going to be talking about the timeline of CSC scholarship. Okay, so literally I'll be like talking about when they're going to open, the processes, and also how and the time that you should be expecting a feedback from them. So it should take you like 6 to 12 months, right? Like for the preparation of your documents, trying to get this language proficiency, and also trying to obtain an acceptance letter from a supervisor. This should take you like at least in the space of 6 to 12 months. That should be ready. And we all know that trying to get acceptance letter from us supervisor, it's not so easy, to be honest. Today I even received a message from one of you, and you were actually asking me questions of how worried you are because you've not been able to get an acceptance letter from supervisor. And I could understand, because even personally for me, I did not really ask or get acceptance letter before my application, my first application. I did not really get acceptance letter from any supervisor. So when I see people saying, oh, they have issues with getting letter of acceptance from supervisor, I'm just like, I try to advise them that please do not stress yourself so much about this acceptance letter. Yes, it will give you an edge compared to other students, but if it's possible for you to just apply direct to the school, if you get admitted, fine, because most universities, it's not all universities that require that you need to have a supervisor before you actually resume. Talking about the language proficiency, maybe to take you a space of 6 to 12 months to learn the Chinese and try to get the HSK, or if you want to get the test for the IELTS and TOEFL, it will take you some time to actually prepare yourself for this test, right? So I would just say in the space of 6 to 12 months, you should at least have gotten the university, you would have gotten your program that you want to do, you would have gotten the acceptance letter, you would have gotten a supervisor or professor, and also you would have gotten your language proficiency results that you want to use to actually apply. Then that will take us to the application phase, which is around December. Okay, so December, January, put your mind that will be the time for you to actually apply for the CSA scholarship. So now with this document that you have, you already have all that documents, right? For this application, I've done a lot of videos talking about the required document that you need for the application. At least from December, January, I will advise you to try to submit your application on time. Then from March, you'd have already submitted. So January to March, you've submitted your application, because that is going to be the deadline. Some school close their own from January safe, because of the amount of people that are always applying every year. So from January, February, some schools that have closed, but there are still some schools that from March they will start closing. So within March till May, the university is going to actually review all the applicants. Okay, so they will start reviewing your documents, your study plan between March to May, because trust me, there are a lot of students that are actually applying. Even in my school, when I was in school, I remember like my university, even when they said the deadline was March, right, they still left it open to around June, and they ended the portal around June, like the um, submission of the application ended around June. The reason why I felt like it ended around June, because a lot of people already filled the CSC portal, right? At least by March, a lot of people already filled it. So from April, May, like going till around that May, I feel like some people are now trying to now apply to the university, because After you finish filling CSC scholarship, you know that you still apply to the university. So I feel like those people who applied for the CSC, they still had to apply to the university, and it took time, and the schools still tried as much as possible to keep accepting students. So students were still applying even till June. It was around June that I remember that my school actually ended. Some people even applied earlier to the university around March, already even got their admission letter around March, right? And all they were waiting for was just the feedback from the CSC scholarship to be like, yes, you have finally gotten the scholarship. So, which will lead to the CSC evaluation and final selection. So, around May to June, that's when you will know if you have actually gotten the CSC scholarship. After June, if you are not getting any email, if you've not gotten anything, just know that you did not get it. Because most times in China, if you do an interview or if you apply for anything, the moment you don't get a feedback from them, it's just letting you know that you did not get it. Why some school have to send you a message to tell you that, oh, you've not gotten it? It's probably because probably you are still waiting, you are still in the school waiting, and they want you to leave. You know, there are some students after they have gone to do like their masters or bachelors, they apply for CS scholarship again in that school, and they are waiting in the school to get a feedback from the school. I feel like that's why these Chinese people are actually moved to send you message to be like, oh, you did not get. But left to the Chinese, they don't really like to like reject you with email. They will not say anything. They will prefer not to say anything, and that's how you just know that you did not get, right? So try as much as possible within try as much as possible not to wait. I remember that around July, August, even till September or so, people are already messaging me, telling me, oh, you did not get anything, they've not received any email. I mean, I didn't really know what to say anymore because I already know that from June, if you're not receiving any email, then it means that you've not gotten it. But when people are always messaging me, asking me the question, I don't know how to like tell them that, oh, sorry, they rejected you. It's just I just feel somehow having to be telling you that, oh, they've rejected you. So this is the reason I'm doing this video. So you will now know the timeline, like okay, it's from this time to this time. It's very, very easy, to be honest. Just know around December, January, apply and apply on time. February, March, they will close, CSE will close. So we'll go ahead and apply to the school, and school too will close at a particular time. So between May and June, just be praying to God that God, oh, help me to get a notification from this CSC scholarship. Then after that, if you have gotten notification from the CSC, July to September, that's when you now start your visa application. So that means that you've accepted the scholarship offer that you've gotten from CSC. And you now have to obtain the visa application form for study in China, which is actually the JW21 or JW202 form. And then you now have to apply for the student visa S1 or S2. I've explained this student visa on my channel. You can check for it. Then you can go to the nearest embassy to actually apply for your visa. You can always like apply online. There are some countries, I remember someone telling me that, oh, we don't have the Chinese embassy in my country. I think for countries like that, you can apply online for your visa. So that is it. After you've gotten your visa, you can now plan, and August, September, that's when you can resume. Basically September, that's when all school resumes. So from September, if you're not getting any form of letter, in short, August is late. August, September, if you're not getting, then just know that you're not getting the CSE scholarship. But there's still some people who get messages around August, even September. I know someone who got around September, but that scholarship is not CSE scholarship, right? It is the school scholarship. So yeah, there are some people who get August, September. You can always apply for that one, and if you get it around that time, it's good for you. That's why I tell people that even while you're applying for CSE scholarship, try to also apply to other schools and apply for other scholarships, because in China there are so many types. So don't just be dependent on CSE. Though yes, I talk about CSE a lot on my channel, Yeah, I talk about it a lot because that's the one that a lot of you keep asking me about and asking me a lot of questions on. So I feel like, okay, maybe this is something that you guys are interested in. That's why I talk about it a lot. But I always try as much as possible to always remind you guys that do not be so dependent on CSC scholarship that you don't try all that scholarships, right? Because there are other scholarships. There are even other scholarships that are even more beneficial than CSC scholarship. So I hope this video was helpful. I really do. Please do well to like this video, subscribe to my channel, and also follow me on Instagram at official_oma, and check the link below. You see books concerning scholarship. It will really help you, guide you on how you can do your application and also how you can get a scholarship. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye for now.